Hi everybody, and welcome to my first video. So this is the very first video I've ever posted on YouTube or anywhere else. This is covering 14 days of Japan. So in this video we will actually give you some really good tips on both Pokemon cafes for Tokyo and Osaka, and also the Pokemon Train. Unlike other videos, these are tried and tested vigorously and they all work, so you're welcome. Apologies for my incredibly miserable monotone voice. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm from the Midlands. I'm aware it sounds a bit so please just bear with me. Some quick tips. Medication: be careful what you take into Japan. You'll see on my picture on the screen what you can and can't take. You can get fined if you take your sometimes used daily medicines from the UK. Also, bacon and sausage, why you want to take that to Japan, but if you do, you get fined. It's not really worth it. But straight into day one. So we landed in Narita Airport. This is the first thing we saw when we got off the plane. Dropped our bags in the hotel, straight to the Pokemon Cafe because we got their very last slot available for that day. So the tip for this is between 7 and 9 PM UK time. Just keep refreshing the webpage for the Pokemon Cafe. Doesn't always work, but cancellations typically appear between these times. So when they come on the screen, just grab what you can because they go really, really quickly. So we tried this for a week running up to the date of going away to Japan. With this, you can only book the next day. So we actually had a connection flight from Frankfurt Airport. Just as we was getting on the plane, I tried this. It worked. We got the booking for, I think it was like 8:30 at night. So literally dropped our bags, taxi, straight to the Pokemon Cafe. Managed to do it just about in time. Now, Tokyo Tower wanted to do this at night because of the views and the reviews. It's always recommended, I think, to go best at night. Again, we got there just as it was closing, so it was literally the night we got there we just had to race around and do what we could in the time that we had. Next morning, woke up extremely jet lagged, went straight to the street karting, which is kind of Mario Kart in Tokyo. So if you want to do this, you really need to take your driving license and have an international driving permit. You can get these from PayPoint stores across the UK, so if you want to do that, just make sure you take it. They do ask for it. Take a copy of it, and it is recommended that you wear costumes as well. They do supply them there, but it's just better for you if you take something you want to wear. Straight from here we went to the pepper parlor for the robots. So robot brings you dinner, and then you get an interactive robot you can talk to. You can make it do stupid things, ask it stupid questions, it dances for you. Really cool. Food's actually surprisingly very, very nice. Didn't know what to expect from this, but I thought it would be a bit gimmicky, but the food was actually decent. A very kind of good first impression of food in Japan for me anyway.
Tell me about Tokyo.
Tokyo is a vibrant city known for its mix of modern and traditional culture. It's famous for its technology, fashion, and delicious cuisine.
So from here, we walked from the Pepper Parlor on the way to Me Pig Cafe, come across this Peanuts restaurant, went in there. Pancakes were amazing, drinks were amazing. Everything that's in the shop is really, really cool. So it's just Peanuts theme. There's lots of merch in there you can buy as well. Just a really cool shop. So if you're walking through that way, absolutely, definitely recommend going in there. So 5-minute walk from the Peanuts Cafe is the Me Pig Cafe. So this place obviously is just full of pigs. It's a great time. You know, you take your shoes off at the entrance and you go through, they sit you down, encourage the pigs to come over. It can get a little bit chaotic, but you just like, it's just such a happy place to be, and the pigs are just so well looked after, so absolutely recommend that. Then we went to the Vampire Bar. So this place is something that we saw on Facebook and on YouTube before, and it looked better than it was for me. I mean, the food was okay. The experience was cool, but yeah, just missed the mark for me. But that's just my opinion. You might go there and find it absolutely amazing and completely write off everything that I've said. next morning we grab a taxi, go and get our car from the car rental. Got laughed at by the taxi driver. You're an idiot. Cherry blossoms were yesterday. You're driving up there for nothing. Continuous laughter. Anyway, got our car, drove to Nikon on the way to see this waterfall. Wasn't quite the right time of year for it. It's usually a lot, more action there than this, but still great photos, great view, definitely worth the stop. And you also get to stop at the services here, which has this coffee machine. In Japan though, right? You can see coming up I have put on the last 4 years of cherry blossom forecast. So as you can see, very similar times each year. We start early in the south, finish later in the north. That's why we went to Amori for the time of year we went. Had a really good chance of seeing it in the north. Didn't quite do it in time. Just about missed it. Obviously got laughed at. Journey it was just absolutely worth it, so don't regret any of it for a second. So have a plan and just stick to it and hope for the best. Didn't quite work out for us, but we're going again in a couple of years' time. So we're going to kind of stay in a spot for probably a week. So then we've got a better chance of seeing it in full bloom. So later on this evening to rest, after the long drive, we stop at Hotel Zen. So this hotel is absolutely amazing. The manager here is an incredible guy. So we decided we was leaving early the next day, and we woke up to this bento box, as you can see. Completely unexpected. It didn't even ask if we wanted it. We just woke up at like 5:30 in the morning, and there it was. From here we head down to Morioka station to pick up our tickets. Very important thing is there's only so many stations that do these tickets, so if you do get lucky enough to get tickets to the Pokemon Train, there's certain JR stations you have to go to. We went to one as it was closing. We couldn't get the tickets. So my tip for the Pokemon Train is when you're in Japan, you can only book the tickets from inside Japan. So you can't book them from outside. So you can't book them a week or a month before you want to go. You have to get lucky when you're there. So for this, I was on my phone quite a lot, just refreshing the page. Hopefully cancellations was coming up on the page. We dropped lucky, cancellation did happen. We managed to get it, but because of the mishap with the train station, our tickets were put back into the system because we couldn't collect it. And the next morning early, we woke up just kind of driving to where we wanted to go and hope that we could get the tickets again. We did get the tickets again. I think it was like 4 in the morning, just kept refreshing the page, the tickets appeared, got them, went to that station, got our tickets, and then carried on our journey. Pokemon Train's incredible. You stop at quite a few stops. There's stamps that you can get each stop you stop at. There's merch on the train. It's just like a little treasure hunt when you're on there. Obviously it's for kids, but as you can see, the adults enjoy it more. Day 5, we wake up again in Tokyo. We go to Sensoji. This is on the way to the fish market. Very popular tourist place for food stalls and obviously fish, meat, wagyu. So this temple is kind of hidden, I feel. You walk down the street and boom, it's right there in front of you. It's a really beautiful place. So with places like this, the advice is to go really, really early or really, really late. You can get really good photos. There's not a lot of people around. You leave it any longer and you're literally shoulder to shoulder with everybody. So here, as you can see in the video, it's kind of a famous prawn cracker. So literally to get the prawns, squash them really, really tightly down and surround it in batter, then they cook it. You eat it, it tastes good, you get it stuck in your teeth. The shell is obviously still attached to the prawn when you eat it, and yes, it can be a bit much, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really quirky and really cool. In that picture was a crab, snow leg and some A5 Wagyu. That set us back, I think, £45 just for what you saw in that picture. So next we go to Sushiri Shinjuku. So these sushi restaurants are dotted around. This was the highest recommended one, so we went to this one. So you can pretty much eat yourself to death here. Not a lot of money. You can probably eat 10-15 plates worth of food. Probably set you back £20-30. So really worth going to it, really fun, really interactive. So from here we head to the giant 3D cat in Shinjuku. So this starts from 7 in the morning till 1 a.m. every 15 minutes on the hour. So if you want to see that, just be there for quarter past, half past, whatever. And it appears on the screen, different videos each time, so definitely worth going to. Next we head to the an onsen. So the one in this video is actually closed down since posting, and I've put on the video where the next one is, 10-minute walk. But here, this is literally gelatin flavoured, and you kill it basically. You prepare your food, you stick it in there, you boil it to death, then you eat it, you feel bad about it, have some dessert, and then you walk out feeling quite mixed emotions. Murderer.